Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I want to do a dip, and it's a dip for some little girls who love, of course, like every little girl, the underwater world and mermaids and things like that. So what can be better than a heart-shaped underwater world with a picture of them swimming in it? Because the good thing is I have a picture where they have little mermaid suits on. So normally I would do a picture transfer, but then it would be more going settled black and white under it. So this for them I just simply gonna glue on it. A dip is difficult to control, but you can do things where you have one side light and one side dark. But you can also just do something where it's like all over the place. Now for this one, I want to have a little bit of the impression of water. So the bottom part is going to be a little bit darker, but also the left side and the right side, because I don't want the little girls to drown into dark paint. So I sketched on there where the picture would be. So that side I'm going to keep a little bit lighter, and then hopefully spread the paint a little bit around that it looks like grass. You can of course later on edit this also a little bit with using some different tools. And of course I probably gonna go all in with that and do some sparklies on it. And I also have these little stones, and some of them are oval shaped or round, so they could make nice water bubbles or fishies perhaps even. So yeah, that means I'm gonna do the underwater world now, and later on I'm gonna do the crafting part with some other stuff. So to get everything on the right spot, don't forget that you mirror it. So if I'm now gonna do it this way around, this part needs to be the light part and this the darker side. What also makes dipping a very cool pouring method is that you can use all the rest paint that you have for it. You just need to make sure that it's mixed. I keep them for weeks. You can put silicone or not, whatever you like. Really just make sure they're shaken, and then that's already it. So here's a little dark. I'm gonna add different colors now simply. This is a tablecloth, a transparent. The good thing is you can even make skins out of the leftovers later. And it's gonna be nice and a little bit heavier to peel it off. One thing you want to consider is which colors you put on top of each other, because you don't want too much mud. Of course it's not very predictable, but still it should be colors that go together, and if you have some that don't go together at all, then keep them a little bit apart. And now I did exactly what I didn't want to do. I have it the wrong way around. Well, that's too bad then, but can't change it anymore, because if I just change the canvas, probably not. So, nobody know, right? You don't tell anyone. So as you can see, this is a really cool skin. So it didn't catch here. That's even better if you have a real hard surface, or you wibble the canvas a little bit more. But I don't really want to touch it up. I think I can cover it with the photo, because then I have something that doesn't look like the dip itself at all. You can see now that it's not very visible, but you still see how there is a little bit a darker side and a lighter side. Keep in mind that if you pull it in one direction, you also pull the paint up. Now with the torching, I pulled the cells up, like always. I'm just not going to tilt anything. The cells look very cute here and here. So they look good with a dark blue on the white. That's cool. Yeah, here they're not so visible, but the overall picture of course counts. I just saw that also here is a spot. You could now take a little bit of paint and go through it like when you do grasses. You could also paint them on. This is also something you might not see good on camera, but if you look close on the picture, you see the little lines, and you can cover up some imperfections like the white spot that I did now. So I could put it in here. Perhaps I do that. So that's that. Okay, so I'm gonna let this dry, and then I'm gonna have cure it, and of course then I'm gonna wash it because of the silicone. As a little advice, I think it's better if the paint is a little bit on the thicker side when doing this. I'm also not going to do anything with the sides right now, because I'm just going to paint them off. Okay, so I wanted to quickly show you this side. With all the little lines, I of course now basically destroyed the cells, but I think I was going more for the grass effect, and there are still some intact cells like on the top. And I'm gonna use the little stones to make fishies and air bubbles, and I added some glitter on top. I don't think you can see that, but yeah, that's basically it. I hope it gave you some nice ideas how to paint and craft something for your relatives eventually, and I hope to show you the final product on my Facebook or Instagram. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you back soon.